Hey everybody, welcome back to Freedom Garage, and I have another wicked cool car review for you. And this is a 2017 Ford Mustang GT. It's got some upgrades that we'll tell you about once we get to the engine compartment, but this thing is sleek. There's less than 2,000 miles on this thing, so the owner has kept it mint. I'm going to tell you all about it. We'll do our traditional walk around. We'll check out the interior. We'll check out the engine and the exhaust note, and we'll take it out for a rip. And I'll be back to let you know what I think about this 2017 Ford Mustang GT. Wait to hear what this thing sounds like. All right, guys and gals, here we go. This is a pristine 2017 Ford Mustang GT. It does have the 5-liter V8, but we're going to show you that here in a second. Check it out. It is mint. These, I had to ask the owner, these are actually factory racing stripes. They call them silver, I guess is what they called it. That's factory, which is pretty cool. I like that. A lot of upgrades done to this by the owner. You can see here, these rims, they're Ford Star performance wheels, and these are 19s. Up front, we have the 255/40 ZR19s, and you can see the lines, classic Mustang. Got some window tint. I mean, what is a Mustang without tint? Here we go on the back. We have 275/40 ZR19s on the back, so you get a nice aggressive stance. Coming around the back, I'm going to tell you about this exhaust. This was a partnership between Ford Racing and Borla Exhaust. So it does have this Borla exhaust cat back, and we have some American Racing headers up front too. Wait till you hear what this thing sounds like. Got the GT moniker on the back. It does have a spoiler delete option on this. And let's check out the interior. Okay, coming inside, we have the black on black. You can take a peek there before we jump in. On the driver's side, we have all of the controls you expect, the door lock, the window controls, and the mirror controls. Coming around to the inside, we can see we have the Ford Performance moniker on the sill here, and we have the cloth interior with the contrast stitching. I'm going to get inside and show you a little more. All right, so we have the classic Mustang on the horn cover. We have all of our menu controls, as well as our speed controls here for our cruise control. We have our audio controls as well as our Bluetooth. Left to right on the dash, we have our light controls as well as our dimmer. I'm going to fire this up so you can hear her scream from the inside and watch the dash come to life. On the left, we have the RPMs. Okay, the inside is the menu portion, which you can change. You can see he currently has it on air fuel ratio. There's only 1,195 miles on this thing. Sick. The ground speed, most places just leave it blank, or speedometer. Ground speed, along with the interior ring of kilometers per hour, and then the fuel gauge there. Now from the inside, listen to this. Wait to hear from the outside. Moving on to the center stack, we have our oil pressure gauge as well as our vacuum gauge. We have the factory Ford audio controls, and you get the little backup screen here. If I pop it into reverse, I'll show you. There you go. You get that little screen there. Okay. Moving further down, you have your controls for the screen, for the menu. We have our HVAC, and then down below that we have our start-stop as well as some other safety controls. When we move the key here, if you want to look at the key fob, some people really like that. Okay. Okay, we have a 12-volt power source there, and you also have a USB hiding right there. It is a stick shift, 6-speed. It does have the Ford Racing, I like to call it the 8-ball, but gorgeous little shifter. The throw pattern is swift and small and short, which is nice. Coming on, we have the emergency brake as well as cup holder, and the center armrest, typical armrest with some storage as well as some power options as well. You get a 12-volt and a USB-A. Coming over towards the passenger side, we have a nice cool chrome Mustang badge there, and you can see it is in immaculate condition. And here we go with the traditional over-the-shoulder rear view mirror peak. Sounds gorgeous. Okay, now I'll show you the engine compartment and some of the upgrades the owner has done. I'll try to do this with one hand. There we go. All right, as you can see, everything is shoehorned in the new cars, not quite like our classics we've been checking out on the channel, but there's a lot going on here. We have the 5-liter V8. It does have the Ford Racing valve covers. We have an upgrade here, the Moroso reservoir for our coolant. People keep walking by looking. Here we have the JLT performance intake along with a tune by SCT. So this thing has a whole bunch of tweaks done to it. So before any of the upgrades done by the owner, this came as is with 435 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. So it moved before any of this was done. He's not sure on the numbers right now because he's got more to do before he gets it dyno tuned. Also, if you look at the profile, it's lowered somewhat because he has the Eibach lowering springs on it. And I did forget to mention that this does have Brembo brakes to help stop this beast, and it screams. Let's give you a nice exhaust shot as we start the motor. All right, folks. Everybody's looking. Let's take it for a ride. Sorry, didn't know that bump was there. All right, everybody, let me know what you think about this Mustang GT right here. All the Mustangs I've shown prior to this are classics. This one is set to be a classic. You know, it just needs that mother time to make it a classic. But this thing is gorgeous, inside and out. And then that exhaust note, as you guys heard, turns heads everywhere, especially when you give it a little. I want to thank my friend Sam for allowing me to bring this to you here on Freedom Garage. If you want to see me continue to bring wicked cool car reviews to you, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below. And the easiest way to let YouTube know that you like the channel is to hit the like button and share it, and it gets into the algorithm. And I would really appreciate if you do that for me. And until we see each other again, have a fantastic day, and thanks for watching Freedom Garage.